Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to uncover how you can overcome adversity and always do your best. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by life's challenges or struggled to stay motivated, this video is for you. We'll explore practical Stoic principles that can help you navigate difficulties with grace and resilience. So, let's embark on this journey together and learn how to transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Today, we're going deep into Stoicism, revealing how this timeless wisdom can be more than just a light in dark times. It can be a daily guide to living with purpose and resilience. Whether you're dealing with personal struggles, professional hurdles, or just the everyday chaos of life, Stoic teachings offer a roadmap not just to survive but to thrive. They show that the key to a fulfilling life lies not in changing our circumstances, but in changing how we respond to them. Let's take this journey together, finding ways to turn the obstacles in our path into stepping stones for our greatest growth. As we embark on this transformative adventure, I invite you to subscribe and stay with us for the entire video. Each moment is designed to inspire and empower you, so you won't want to miss a single part of this life-changing exploration. Number 1. Why not? Ever found yourself settling for less than you're capable of? It's a common experience where we go through life without really questioning the limits we've set for ourselves. That's where the powerful question, why not, comes in. This simple question can break through layers of complacency and fear that hold us back. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can help here. Stoics didn't just sit back and let life happen. They actively examined their lives, decisions, and actions through the lens of virtue and self-improvement. When facing a challenge or decision, a Stoic would ask, why not take the path that leads to growth? This isn't about taking reckless risks, but making conscious, deliberate choices that align with your core values. So, when you're at a crossroads, feeling hesitant or uncertain, pause and ask yourself, why not? Why not go for that promotion, start that project, or take a leap towards your dreams? These moments of decision shape our destinies. But asking, why not, isn't just about external challenges. It's about confronting the internal stories that limit us. It's about challenging self-doubt, the fear of failure, and the comfort of the status quo. It's a call to action, urging you to rise above mediocrity and embrace your potential for greatness. Remember, Stoic heroes like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca embraced challenges as opportunities for growth. They didn't settle for ease and comfort, but sought out the path of virtue, resilience, and personal excellence. By asking, why not, you're stepping into the arena, ready to engage with life fully, to grow, learn, and become stronger and wiser. So next time you catch yourself hesitating, remember you have the power to redefine the narrative. You have the strength to push beyond your perceived limits. Embrace the Stoic mindset. Ask yourself, why not? And see how far your curiosity, courage, and commitment can take you. Factor 2. Strive to become better. In Stoicism, the relentless drive to get better is encapsulated in the idea of prokopton, which means making consistent progress or being a work in progress. Stoics emphasized focusing on what we can control, our virtues, actions, and responses to external events. They weren't chasing perfection, but progress, and that's exactly what you should aim for. Steady, relentless improvement. Consider this. Improvement is central to everything meaningful, whether it's honing your skills at work, building deeper relationships, or finding inner peace. The key to a fulfilling life is growth. When you're dedicated to getting better, you align with the Stoic virtue of self-mastery. You're committed to becoming your best self, not for external validation, but because it's the most genuine way to live by your principles. But remember, Being obsessed with improvement doesn't mean being harsh on yourself. It's about having a compassionate, persistent dedication to growth. Celebrate the small wins while staying eager for the next stage of your evolution. Yes, there will be setbacks and failures, but as a true Stoic, you'll see these as invaluable lessons and stepping stones on your path to improvement. So how do you foster this drive to improve? Start by setting clear, intentional goals that resonate with your core values. Reflect daily on your actions and decisions and ask yourself how they align with your growth aspirations. Embrace challenges as chances to stretch your limits and learn. Most importantly, stay curious and open-minded, always ready to adapt and refine your approach. Improvement is infinite. There's always a new layer to uncover, another skill to master, another virtue to embody. In this endless pursuit, we find our greatest joy and fulfillment. Let's embrace this obsession with getting better, not just as a goal, but as a way of life. As we journey together on this path, let's support and inspire each other to reach new heights, become the architects of our destiny, and live each day with purpose, passion, and an insatiable thirst for growth. The 3. Dedicate your heart. Stoics are renowned for their resilience, steadfastness, and unwavering commitment to their values. When they commit to something, they pour their entire being into it, not for accolades or recognition, but because they understand that total commitment is essential to living a virtuous and meaningful life. They don't half-heartedly engage with their duties or passions. Instead, they give their all, embodying the principle that the true worth of our actions lies in the depth of our commitment. Giving it your all means channeling your energy, focus, and efforts into whatever you pursue. It's about waking up each day with the determination to actively shape your destiny with your thoughts, choices, and actions. It's about not just dreaming big, but also taking bold, decisive steps that move you forward, even when the path is challenging and uncertain. But here's the key. Giving it your all isn't just about what you do. It's also about how you do it. It's about approaching your tasks, relationships, and self-improvement with sincerity, passion, and integrity. It's about being fully present and engaged, whether you're working on a project, spending time with loved ones, or reflecting on your personal growth. And when obstacles arise, as they inevitably will, it's about facing them with courage and resilience, drawing on your inner strength to push through adversity. So how can you start giving it your all in your own life? Begin by identifying what truly matters to you, your core values, your most cherished goals, and your deepest passions. Then commit to pursuing these with all your heart and soul. Set high standards for yourself and strive to meet them each day, not out of obligation but because you're driven by a genuine desire to live fully and authentically. Remember, giving it your all isn't a one-time act. It's a way of life. It's a choice you make every day, in every moment, with every breath. And as you embrace this philosophy, you'll find that it not only propels you toward your goals, but also brings a profound sense of fulfillment and purpose to your journey. Let's commit to this path together, supporting and inspiring each other to give our all, to live with unwavering passion and purpose, and to create a legacy of excellence and virtue that endures. Because in the end, it's not just about what we achieve, but who we become in the process. 4. Stay on your path. In today's world, we're constantly surrounded by distractions and temptations, making it easy to lose our way. But here's where the real magic happens. When you stick to your path despite all the noise and chaos, you're standing up for something greater. You're honoring your journey, your values, and ultimately, yourself. Stoics knew that life is full of distractions that can lead us away from our true purpose, but they also understood the power of staying the course and remaining committed to their principles and goals. For them, staying on your path was about more than personal achievement. It was about integrity and character. So, what does it mean to stay on your path? It means having a clear direction in life, knowing what you stand for, what you're striving toward, and the kind of person you want to be. It means setting your sights on your North Star and navigating by it, even when things get tough. But staying on your path doesn't mean being rigid or inflexible. Life is unpredictable, and part of staying true to your course is being adaptable, learning from your experiences, and adjusting your approach when necessary. The key is to make sure these adjustments always align with your core values and ultimate vision. How can you ensure you're staying on your path? It starts with self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your values, your goals, and your vision for your life. Write them down, revisit them often, and use them as your compass. Develop the discipline to make choices that align with your path, even when they're challenging or unpopular. And remember, resilience is crucial. When you face obstacles or setbacks, see them as opportunities to strengthen your resolve and deepen your commitment to your journey. Number 5, don't focus on the results. We're often told to focus on the end goal, measuring success by what we achieve. But what if I told you there's immense freedom and power in letting go of this attachment to outcomes? This is where Stoicism shines, offering a liberating perspective that can transform how we approach life and understand success. The Stoics teach us that some things are within our control, like our efforts, intentions, and attitudes, while outcomes are often beyond our grasp. When we obsess over results, we set ourselves up for frustration and disappointment because we're clinging to something we can't fully control. So what does it mean to shift your focus away from outcomes? It means dedicating yourself fully to your endeavors, giving your best effort to the task at hand, whether it's a work project, a personal goal, or a relationship. It's about immersing yourself in the process, embracing the challenges and learning opportunities it brings without being overly attached to the final result. Imagine how freeing it feels to work with passion and diligence, not for rewards or recognition, but because you believe in what you're doing. This captures the essence of Stoic wisdom, finding satisfaction and meaning in your actions themselves, not just in their potential rewards. But let's be clear, not focusing on outcomes doesn't mean you don't care about success or that you shouldn't set goals. Instead, it's about redefining success based on your own actions and character. Did you act with integrity, courage, and commitment? Did you grow and learn? These are the true measures of success from a Stoic perspective. So how can you start adopting this mindset? Begin by reflecting on your values and the kind of person you want to be. Set your goals with these values in mind, focusing more on the qualities you want to cultivate and the actions you want to take rather than the external rewards you hope to gain. When you find yourself getting anxious about outcomes, gently remind yourself of what's truly in your control and redirect your energy toward your efforts and attitudes. Number 6. You attract what you embody. Think of your life as a mirror, reflecting not just what you show outwardly, but also what resides within you. If you harbor negativity, fear, or bitterness, these feelings will color your experiences and interactions. On the flip side, if you nurture virtues like kindness, resilience, and integrity, these positive traits will shine through, attracting uplifting experiences and relationships. The Stoics believed that building a strong, virtuous character is the cornerstone of a good life. They taught that while we can't control the world around us, we can control who we choose to be in that world. By focusing on being the best version of yourself, you naturally create a life that reflects these qualities. So how can you live by this principle of you attract what you embody? Start with regular self-reflection. Critically but kindly examine your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, identifying areas for growth and improvement. Actively cultivate virtues that resonate with you, whether it's courage in adversity, perseverance towards your goals, or compassion for others. Remember, this isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about being aware of your internal state and its external effects. Strive to align your actions with your highest values and principles, even when it's tough. And when you stumble, as everyone does, it's about having the humility and resilience to learn from your experiences and continue your journey of self-improvement. By embracing this Stoic wisdom, you empower yourself to shape your reality. You acknowledge that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you have immense power over your responses and who you choose to be. As you align yourself with your highest ideals, you'll find that the world around you begins to reflect that same quality and depth. Number 7. The obstacle is the way. Think about the obstacles you've faced in life. Whether they're minor setbacks or major roadblocks, our first reaction is often frustration, discouragement, or even despair. But what if we viewed these obstacles as hidden opportunities for growth and self-discovery? That's the core of this Stoic principle. The Stoics recognize the pain and difficulty of life's challenges, but believe that each obstacle contains the potential for an equal or greater benefit. It's not the obstacle itself that shapes our experience, but how we respond to it. By seeing obstacles as pathways, we move from being passive victims of circumstances to active, empowered agents of change. How can you apply "the obstacle is the way" in your daily life? Start by changing your perspective. When you face a challenge, pause and ask, "What can I learn from this? How can this help me grow?" Instead of letting obstacles drain your energy, use them to build resilience, creativity, and perseverance. Understand that the most rewarding paths often have the steepest climbs. The struggles you face, the barriers you overcome, and the persistence you show all contribute to your character development and personal story. Each obstacle is a chance to practice virtues like patience, courage, and adaptability, making you stronger and wiser. Moreover, overcoming obstacles often requires innovative thinking and a willingness to explore new paths. These trials push us to expand our horizons, think creatively, and discover strengths we didn't know we had. By embracing the Stoic approach to obstacles, we also cultivate gratitude for the growth they enable. We learn to appreciate the journey with all its ups and downs, recognizing that the most profound lessons often come from adversity. The figure 8. Do what little you can. In the grand scheme of things, it's easy to feel daunted by the scale of our ambitions or the complexity of the challenges we face. You might wonder, what difference can my small effort make? But here's the catch. Every major achievement is built from countless small actions. The Stoics knew we can't control grand outcomes. We can only control our choices moment by moment. They teach us to focus on the present, doing what's right and necessary now, without getting overwhelmed by the size of the task or the distant goal. Do what little you can is a call to action, urging us to engage actively and purposefully with life, no matter how small our contributions might seem. So how can we put this principle into practice? Start by breaking down your big goals into smaller, actionable steps. Focus on what you can do today, even if it's just a tiny step forward. It's about consistency and persistence, not the magnitude of the action. Each small step is a building block, laying the foundation for your larger goals. This Stoic mindset encourages us to find value and meaning in the process itself, not just in the final result. By concentrating on doing what little you can, you become more present, engaged, and often more effective. You learn to appreciate the journey, with all its twists and turns, recognizing that growth and fulfillment come from our daily efforts and attitudes. Embracing this philosophy also helps us develop humility and resilience. We accept that we aren't all-powerful, but we affirm our ability to make an impact. We learn to be resourceful, adapt, and persevere even when progress seems slow or invisible. Number 9, redefining the success. In today's world, success is often gauged by material wealth, job titles, or social media followers, making it easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But what if we step back and rethought our criteria for success? Stoicism teaches us that real success isn't about acquiring things or impressing others. It's about building a strong character, living in harmony with nature, and fulfilling our roles as human beings. It's about being honest, just, courageous, and wise, regardless of our circumstances. This perspective is empowering because it puts the power in our hands. While we can't control the economy, job market, or others' opinions, we can control our own virtues and actions. How can we start redefining success? It begins with introspection. Reflect on what you truly value and the kind of person you want to be. Think about the qualities you admire in others and aim to develop them in yourself. Set goals that align with these values, focusing on your personal growth and how you can positively impact others. Redefining success also means valuing the process, not just the outcome. Celebrate your efforts, resilience, and progress, even if they don't bring immediate rewards. Remember, in Stoicism, success is as much about how you handle challenges and setbacks as it is about reaching your goals. It's about maintaining your integrity and balance, no matter the external conditions. Moreover, changing your definition of success can bring greater fulfillment and happiness. When you stop chasing external validation, you can focus on what truly brings you joy and satisfaction. You'll likely find that pursuing virtue and engaging meaningfully with the world is far more rewarding than any external achievement. 10. Don't seeking approval. In our society, where so much importance is placed on gaining approval and validation from others, it's easy to lose sight of our core values and motivations in the quest to be liked. But Stoicism provides a powerful remedy for this external focus, reminding us that our worth and decisions should be rooted in our own principles and virtues, not in the fleeting opinions of others. The Stoics teach that seeking approval can enslave us. We become captives to others' whims and judgments, allowing their perceptions to dictate our actions and self-esteem. However, when we free ourselves from the need for external validation, we gain a profound sense of freedom and authenticity. We can act according to our own values and beliefs, pursuing what we genuinely think is right and meaningful, regardless of whether it earns us popularity or praise. How can we start to detach our actions from the desire to be liked? First, it requires developing a strong sense of self-awareness. We need to understand our motivations and distinguish between actions driven by a desire for approval and those rooted in our true selves. This requires honesty and introspection, but it's a crucial step toward living a more authentic and fulfilling life. Next, we need to cultivate confidence in our own judgments and decisions. The Stoics emphasize the importance of reason and wisdom in guiding our actions. When we trust our own reasoning and align our actions with our reasoned convictions, we become less dependent on others' approval. We can stand firm in our choices, even when they're unpopular or misunderstood, because we know they're grounded in our deepest principles. It's also important to accept that not being liked by everyone is not only okay, but also normal and inevitable. We are all unique individuals with our own values, beliefs, and perspectives. It's impossible to please everyone, and trying to do so would mean constantly changing and adapting to others' expectations, losing our sense of self in the process. By focusing on being authentic and true to ourselves, we attract the right kind of relationships, those based on genuine respect and shared values. And even when we face criticism or rejection, we can find solace in knowing that we're living with integrity, true to our Stoic principles. 11. Avoid distractions. In today's world, our time, attention, and energy are constantly being demanded, making it essential to learn the skill of saying no. It's not just about avoiding things we don't want to do. It's about affirming our priorities, values, and autonomy. Stoicism teaches us to concentrate on what's truly important and within our control, which often means declining requests, opportunities, or demands that don't align with our core values. The Stoics believed in living according to nature, which includes recognizing and respecting our own limits. They understood that our time and energy are finite resources, so we must be careful in how we allocate them. Saying no becomes an essential act of discernment, ensuring that we focus on what's genuinely meaningful and beneficial, not just what's urgent or demanded of us. But let's be real, saying no can be incredibly tough. It requires courage, especially when we're conditioned to please others or fear missing out. However, the Stoic approach teaches us to trust our own judgment and make decisions based on reason and virtue, not on fear or social pressure. When we say no calmly and confidently, we're not just rejecting an offer. We're making a clear statement about our priorities and our commitment to living authentically. So how can we improve at saying no? It starts with clarity, knowing what you stand for, what you value, and what goals you're pursuing. When you have a clear sense of your direction and principles, it's easier to determine which requests align with your path and which don't. Remember, saying no doesn't have to be harsh or confrontational. You can do it with kindness and respect, expressing gratitude for the offer while firmly declining. Moreover, practicing saying no can be incredibly freeing. It relieves you of unnecessary burdens and commitments, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. It also builds self-respect as you learn to honor your own needs and boundaries. And perhaps surprisingly, it can lead to greater respect from others who will recognize your clarity of purpose and your integrity. Leschatsufar 12. Let it go with indifference. How can you truly let go with indifference? It starts with understanding the difference between what you can control and what you can't. You have control over your efforts, attitudes, and virtues, but you can't control outcomes, others' actions, or the whims of fate. When you truly grasp this, you start to free yourself from the frustration, anxiety, and disappointment that come from clinging to things beyond your control. But don't misunderstand. Letting go with indifference doesn't mean you stop caring. It means caring deeply about the right things, the things you can control, and accepting the rest with calmness. It's about wisely investing your energy, putting passion and effort into your actions, and letting go of attachment to the results. Imagine how much lighter you'd feel if you stopped agonizing over every little thing that didn't go your way. If you stopped getting caught up in dramas that don't align with your core duties and values. This is the freedom Stoicism offers, a path to inner peace and resilience no matter what life throws at you. So, how can you cultivate this art of letting go with indifference? Start with mindfulness. Pay attention to your reactions and gently remind yourself to distinguish between what's in your power and what's not. It involves practice too. Like any valuable skill, you can start small with everyday annoyances and gradually work your way up to bigger challenges. As you practice, you'll likely discover something remarkable. The less you try to control the uncontrollable, the more control you actually gain over yourself and your responses. You'll find a new sense of calm and clarity, even amidst chaos. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoicism and its practical applications for overcoming adversity and doing your best. Remember, the Stoic path is about focusing on what you can control, letting go of what you can't, and living with integrity and purpose. By embracing these principles, you can build resilience, find inner peace, and lead a more intentional life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let us know in the comments which Stoic principle resonated most with you and how you plan to apply it in your life. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and keep striving to be your best self.